let me tell you everything about second mortgages. No, it's not double trouble. A second mortgage can be your secret weapon to making those big dreams come true without having to break a sweat or your bank account. To start with, a second mortgage is a new mortgage taken out on a property in addition to the first one. You're essentially borrowing against the home equity that you've accumulated by paying off your first mortgage and through the increase of your property value. So, if you've got a property worth 250 grand and you still owe 150 grand on the mortgage, that leaves you 100 grand home equity, a part of which you can potentially get as a second mortgage. But why would you want to get a second mortgage? Well, there are several reasons. The most common one is for home renovation. So just imagine finally getting that loft conversion done or building that dream extension. Not only does this make your home more enjoyable to live in, but it can also increase its value and your home equity. It's a win-win situation. Another popular reason to opt for a second mortgage is debt consolidation. Instead of juggling multiple debts with high interest rates, you can merge them into one single payment with a potentially lower interest rate. A second mortgage can also help you buy a property abroad. Yes, you heard that right. Oh, I'd love to do that. You can finally afford that holiday home in a sunny corner of the world. Getting a second mortgage can also give you access to a large amount of credit that might not be available through other options. You can use this for big one-time purchases, your dream car, a worldwide holiday, or even private medical procedures. Now, you may be wondering how much you can borrow against your home equity. Well, most lenders will allow you to borrow up to a maximum of 80% of your home equity. So, if you have 100 grand home equity, you could potentially borrow up to and around 80 grand. But remember, the more equity you borrow against, the higher the risk for both you and the lender. There are alternatives to second mortgages such as home equity loans or home equity lines of credit. These options also let you borrow against your home equity, but instead of giving you a lump sum, you get access to the amount in instalments over time. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. What happens if you default on your mortgage? Well, typically, the first mortgage lender will try and work out a solution that helps you overcome your financial rough patch. In some cases, however, it might be better to opt for repossession. If you've been through bankruptcy, don't worry, you can still get a second mortgage. However, it's recommended that you get advice from a mortgage advisor who specialises in securing mortgages for people with adverse credit. And what if you want to refinance your second mortgage? It's totally possible. Refinancing could help you get better repayment terms like a lower interest rate or let you borrow more against your home equity. Just be aware that you might have to pay some fees for paying back the second mortgage earlier than planned. Now, you may be wondering, can I have more than one second mortgage? Well, you certainly can. It's possible to have 2 second mortgages on 2 separate properties. And while it's quite challenging, it's also possible, though rare, to have 2 second mortgages on the same property. Getting into the world of second mortgages may seem like a big step, and you're right, it is. But with the right information and guidance, a second mortgage can open doors to opportunities you might have thought were out of your reach. Whether you're looking to improve your home, consolidate your debts, or even buy a holiday home abroad, a second mortgage could be the key. And if you're looking for a quick decision on your second mortgage application, there are fast second mortgage lenders out there who promise to make a decision within the same day or a couple of days. But be careful. While some advertise swift application processes, they don't always guarantee a decision or the money paid within a specific time frame. Busier periods could mean that your application takes just as long as with any other lender. Second mortgages might seem a little intimidating at first, but with the right approach, a second mortgage could be your ticket to making your dreams come true. Remember, your home is more than just a place to live. It's an asset that can work for you in ways you might not have imagined. As always, it's crucial to seek professional advice before making any financial decisions. If you're considering a second mortgage, speak with a mortgage expert to understand all the pros and cons to ensure that it's the right move for you. If you're interested in finding a loan from your circumstances, then simply click the link below and fill out the short form. It contains a few questions like whether you're a homeowner and how much you'll like to borrow. Then it'll give you access to quotes from around the UK tailored to your circumstances. It's totally free to do, and of course, it won't affect your credit score. So click the link below and let me know how you get on.